the two empresses, Zi Ruoyan and Luo Fenai, who usually don't get along, become the best of friends once alcohol is involved. Watching the two women start fighting again, Xiao Tian reluctantly summons the system. While observing the brawl, he asks Wang Kai if there's any way to enhance the strength of the two women. The system responds, stating that when the host holds benevolent intentions, it indirectly boosts the strength of others. It then provides data on the current compatibility with those influenced. Xiao Tian is shocked after seeing that Zhong Yangming has a 90% compatibility. The system explains that soul compatibility is judged based on the duration spent together, with longer durations resulting in faster enhancements. As Xiao Tian guessed, the prosperity of the Great Yan dynasty and Zi Ruoyan's improvement are influenced by his presence. The system suggests collecting data on the East Flame Empire and the Tianji Pavilion from Luo Fenai. Xiao Tian disagrees with the suggestion and expresses his disapproval to the system. Despite planning a scheme that requires over a century, Xiao Tian decides to cooperate and let the opposing forces dream first. Before he can finish his words, the actions of the two women shock Xiao Tian. Luo Fenai provocatively gestures toward Zi Ruoyan while standing on a nearby stone chair. Zi Ruoyan slams the table and extends it forward, magically summoning another row of liquor jars. Xiao Tian, with dull eyes, sighs at the amount of alcohol these two women brought. As night falls, Zi Ruoyan and Luo Fenai embrace, pouring out their grievances. They share the hardships each has faced over the past 4 years. Before long, the two women fall asleep while still embraced. Xiao Tian attempts to separate them but finds their grip too tight. Opting to leave them be, Xiao Tian gently places both back in bed. Xiao Tian returns to the courtyard and retrieves a jade token from the system space. With a light touch, he opens a spatial rift using one hand. He tosses the wine jars scattered in the courtyard into the void. Shortly after, there's movement at the courtyard entrance, and Zhang Ling and Lu Yan appear. Xiao Tian waves to them and leads them into the house. Upon entering, they find the two empresses in a drunken stupor. Zhang Ling widens her eyes and exclaims, "Prince, you're quite wild." Xiao Tian lands a fist on Zhang Ling's forehead, scolding, "Where did you learn such nonsense?" Lu Yan stammers, asking, "Did you call us to take care of them?" Xiao Tian nods and instructs, "You two take care of them. If anything happens, use the jade token to notify me." He then inquires about the presence of a Tianji Pavilion force near the Great Yan dynasty. Xiao Tian, with a sincere smile, explains his plan to use love to influence them. Lu Yan and Zhang Ling, hearing this, feel a sense of dread at the seemingly terrifying idea.